Hi guys, so another jam-packed X Factor week as always. Tongue twister, I can't say X Factor for some reason. A lot happened this week, the semi-finals, big. Let me first start by saying though that the group performances are really starting to bug me. Now X Factor is supposed to be a singing competition, it's all about the singing, but it just seems to me that every single group performance, they seem to be miming. I don't know why they would want to mime. I don't know if they just can't sing live in a group, maybe they just can't sing together. But every single group performance, if you do look back, and if you looked at last night's performance closely, you could tell that they were completely miming. And the person who this was most obvious with was Stacey. She sounded completely different in the recording to how she sounded live. So I'm really disappointed that they're singing and miming on X Factor, especially because they're contestants and they're supposed to be judged for their singing abilities. Now Ollie just made it into the final. I was a bit nervous whether he would because he has been in the bottom two. He got in. I've gone off Ollie slightly. I don't know what it is. He seems a bit more of a like entertainer than a singer, and I suppose entertainer's good. But yeah, I really did like Ollie. I saw him as a bit of a Robbie Williams, but I've gone off him a bit now. Not so keen. But he did two smashing performances last night. They can't be flawed. He was an excellent performer. Joe, what can be said about Joe? There's nothing bad you can say about Joe at all. He's an absolutely perfect singer. I said previously that I don't think he could win because he hasn't really got much of a personality. That was really mean, and actually if you look at him now, he is quite comical, he is really sweet, and I could really see him as like a new and much younger Will Young. So I definitely can see Joe winning, and yeah, I can definitely see Joe winning. And I wouldn't be disappointed if Joe won. I thought he was a fantastic singer last night. Of course, both of his songs were absolutely word perfect, fantastic, love them. And mind you, if they weren't word perfect, I probably wouldn't notice. So I'm only judging by how they sounded. They sounded pretty good to me. Stacey, I love her to bits. She looked really hot in the first video with like walking on the chairs and the hat and the cake, you know, loving it. And then the second song, really powerful again. It showed off her voice to the T, but then there was this last little clip at the end. I'm so gutted I can't show you it because of copyright. But if you do go look at Stacey's second song, there's this, before she gets to the last note, she just has this like look of terror in her face before she gets there, bless her. Do go check that out, that's hilarious. Stacey was absolutely fantastic. Of course Stacey deserves to be in the final, and I wouldn't be disappointed if she won either. Now, I've got to go on to the Louis and Dermot tension. If you always watch my videos, then you'll notice that I did say before that there is lots and lots of tension between Louis and Dermot. Now, I don't know if you could see it last night, but Louis and Dermot again were snipping at each other, and Dermot brought up again about Louis scaring off the children's choir, and it just little tensions. And apparently they don't even talk when they're off backstage, so a little bit of gossip for you there. Now Danyl, I loved his first song so much. Now if you've heard me before, you know I absolutely hated Danyl, but he really kind of slightly won me over with the first song. Wasn't too keen on the second song, to be honest. It's Danyl and I'm not a lover of him. But the first song was really great, I must admit. Getting on to the live performances now. Lady Gaga, love her to bits. I was just a huge Gaga fan. I didn't like her at first. She won me over completely, and now I'm just a massive fan of everything she does, really. I have a sneaky suspicion, though, that backing tape might have been turned up way too much, because if you look at the interview, when she was being interviewed with Dermot afterwards, he was holding his microphone to Gaga when she was speaking. So, was her microphone not working? Was it not working from the beginning? Was Lady Gaga miming? I'm not saying she was, don't beat me up, I'm just raising questions to hear your guys' opinions. Getting on to Janet Jackson and talking about miming, why was she even there, to be honest? I mean, she didn't sing, she didn't make an effort to mime well, and she didn't even have a little mini interview with Dermot afterwards. I mean, what was the point? So, really let down by Janet Jackson's performance, and I was really looking forward to it. So yeah, Janet Jackson was a tiny bit of a flop, but I'm not judging again. Now, talking about the results, I really wanted Joe and Stacey to get in. Wasn't too bothered about Ollie and Danyl, although my perfect lineup would have been Stacey, Ollie and Joe. So when Danyl went, I was exceedingly happy. I've got my perfect final now. Whoever wins, I'm still really happy because I think they're all three fantastic candidates. If I had to put my money on someone, I'd put it on Joe. If you look at the YouTube videos on X Factor UK on YouTube, Joe's videos always seem to have the most hits, and to me, that's a slight indicator that he's going to do really well in the final. Really love him. I think he's fantastic. Will you be voting in the final? Who are you going to vote for? Let me know. It's really close now. I think this is probably the closest X Factor we've ever had. You know, I've gone really quickly, so I've got a bit of time to talk to you, yay. But you might have guessed, I've had my hair chopped off, completely gone. I know I've said it for weeks. I said it from the very first video that I did, that I was going to get it cut. Finally got around to it. James persuaded me, so I did. I went to the hairdressers, got it all chopped off. because I had a 50% off voucher as well, so I got 50% off my hair, which was fantastic. But yeah, so all chopped off. My head feels much lighter now. I'm like walking up my head like that instead of like down there, so it's fantastic. I can't believe how soon Chris is. Oh my god, I could talk forever. I'm going to shut up and just let you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic week as always, guys. I'm not up to much as usual, just work. I might do something, I'm not too sure. Had a good weekend though. But yeah, I'm going to shut up, let you go on with your week. Have a fantastic week, and do let me know who you think is going to win the X Factor.